Minkmas. I like that. Merry Minkmas, everybody. Darian, thank you for that. Aquafox, hey, hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Darling Potato. And JJ, mod love, please, for Jen. Brilliant Jen, who is a brilliant mod, who looks after things. Oh my goodness. Everyone, Merry Crimbus, says Mousy. Oh snap, Merry Crimbus. Skywalker, oh man, there's a lot of you guys here. Kira Catastrophe, Banshee, Andy Bunny, Trash Panda, Liminal Backspace. The mysterious Liminal Backspace. Happy Stressmas. Silver Gold Sparrow, Dreadwolf. Full-time Astarian Apologist. That's a good. I like that. Lobotomized Sloth. Lavrencia! Mod love please to Lavrencia. Brilliant, brilliant. Lavrencia. And Mayfair. Petrock. Gold Sarsaparilla. Gigi. Happy birthday for yesterday. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday for yesterday, Gigi. Izzy Legs. Figglewigs. AJ. Covert Nerd Punk, Cat Volk, hello, hi everybody, Skitter Critter, mod love please to Skitter Critter, one of our amazing Discord mods, nice to see you Skitter. It is a little chaos party. Before we get started, I'm just going to tell you a little Clem story. So hey Enteris, nice to see you, Rabbit. So I'm going to tell you a little Clem story on this moody Alan Wake 2 load screen. Subliminal flashes. There are, by the way, folks, if you are photosensitive, you may want to be careful. This game has got a photosensitivity warning. Hey, nice shots. Thank you for the gift subs. So I'm going to tell you the Clem story. The other night, just before I started streaming, Clem wanted to go out, and she went out and she was barking at something, probably foxes. There were a lot of foxes around at the moment. She was barking at them, and I needed to get her back in, so she's got a biscuit box, and I basically bribed her with a biscuit, right? I shook the biscuits, and she can always hear them from the garden, so she comes running in, I give her a biscuit, right? Today, same thing, like the build up to, I'm getting ready to do the stream, right? She's just like, oh, I think I just have to pop out. Just got to pop out for a minute. I'm just going to go outside. And I see her go out, and she's just like lurking around in the garden. And then she really half-heartedly just starts sort of barking at nothing in particular. What do you think Clem was doing, folks? What do you think Clem was doing? I'm not Pavloving Clem. Clem is Pavloving me, right? Because she basically was pretending. She basically reenacted the previous time to get an extra biscuit. She basically was like, yeah, she was like, this is how, she's a fiercely, scarily intelligent little being. Hey, Pumpkin Pepper. Hey, I just saw Zanwolf. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Zan. I think it's like a week before mine. No, not quite. Just dropping a little hint there, folks. How old is Clemmy? Clem is 4, heading towards 5 now. But yeah, Clem is. Hey, Freya. Rambling Danny. This is all exciting. I am a post-Jesus baby. Clemmy is training me. This is true. She always has. She is a fiercely, fiercely clever girl, and she understands that schedules can be manipulated in these ways. Well, hi back to Bro. Lectamon, thank you for the gift subs. I am a very, very, I'm like a deep Capricorn. Yeah, I'm like a serious Capricorn. I'm Capricorn with Capricorn rising. Yes, old beings. Anyway, we are playing. So we got lots of different things lined up. There is a drink to be drunk. I'm going to get into the drinks. I'm really excited about the drink tonight, folks. I might get to it sooner than normal just because I want to try it. This is. Oh, I don't want to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. And we also, as I said, I have here the story, the legendary story of where the Minkies got their name from. So I'm going to be reading. It's now going to be the Christmas tradition because it is a Christmas story to reread the story where the Minkies took their name from. It's not Hyper Lemonade. So I did not make myself Panera Lemonade. I'm not like I don't have a death wish. I really actually quite like living. I am very tempted. Like if there was a Panera near me, I may have gone and got one, but I'm not going to risk it just by like my whole thing. Like I said, if you follow me on Twitter, you might say I'm going to make it myself, and I was going to start crushing caffeine tablets. I'm not that mad. Like I'm not just going to start. I'm not going to OD on caffeine on the stream for everyone. Okay, it's just not worth the gift subs, folks. It's just not. I like living. I don't want to go. That's a terrible way to go, isn't it? As well, like heart problem, Panera Lemonade. Like I said, like if I could figure out a way to get hold of one. I mean, they would never sell it in the UK because we have actual like rules against that kind of thing. My favorite detail of the whole Panera Lemonade story is it's apparently killed 2 people, and yet they still keep selling it. As we discussed on the Neil stream just the other day. Anyway, we're going to play a little bit of Alan Wake before we get into the other stuff. We started Alan Wake 2 last Horror Hangout, and I really liked the beginning. The story so far, it's 13... I can't remember the name of the town we're in. We're basically in this very small town, Twin Peaksy town, 13 years after famous horror novelist Alan Wake went missing here. And now there seems to be a cult murdering people that seem to have come out of the lake where Alan went missing. And they're murdering them and cutting out their hearts. So far, we are playing an FBI agent who has come to investigate. They retrieved one of the bodies, took it into town to do an autopsy on it, and when it was on the slab, it basically seemed to get possessed by the dark spirit that was after Alan back in the original game and came alive, and we had to deal with it. And it was actually way scarier than anything that happened in the original Alan Wake. Like, gaming has come on. Like, it was a real example of how, games have changed a lot in the last 10 years. Deerfest is on, correct. Thank you, Anne Mayfair. Deerfest is happening in the town. There's all sorts of stuff going on. I'm very curious. You've got this cool mind palace. As the detective, the FBI agent, you can go to your mind palace to do detecting, which is kind of very Sherlock and Hannibal. Micro Girl, good luck putting the tree up. Should have done that a while back though, Micro Girl. It's been Christmas for quite a while now, really. I'm not like one of these people who's like Christmas in November. I'm very much like 1st of December though. Let's get Christmassy is my thing. Like I can't be doing like Christmas in November, but hang on, I just noticed. All right, they're going to make me replay this bit. Okay. Well done for coming up with Ebenezer Newborn. That made me laugh a lot. So you're going to get to see the horrible... So this is the murder victim. They clearly didn't save off the end of that chapter, or they're going to make me... So yeah, we were checking out. There is also a little... if you don't want to see... Oh yeah, she found something in the body, and I've forgotten what it was. So this is a good recap, actually. Oh, it was a page of manuscript, like... I think it's a page of Alan's writing. Dirty naked weed.
Didn't see her. The Taken could
Oh yeah, everyone freaked out last time about her not wearing gloves.
Made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Oh, is this actually a recap? This might be.
Fantasy about us.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing Alan doing that before.
We found these kinds of pages.
Oh, that's weird.
I didn't think they
I felt like an added detail that we didn't see last time. Hey, Antiris, thank you for the gift sub. We're gonna shoot that guy in the weenie in a minute. Don't you worry, Trash Panda. Although it is a very small target. The ween in House Flipper 2 was way bigger. Oh yeah, this guy vanished as well. Sean Ashmore, the sheriff, vanished. I forgot. All right, so he comes. Yeah, this guy is super scary and super strong when he comes back. He is really pretty frightening.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
What happens if you have too much of the lemonade? He is super scary, this guy. And if you mess up, as you would have seen at the last time when I was playing it, if you mess up, he kills you instantly. Okay, so I'm in the light. I think he's that way, actually. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to be. Oh no, he's this way.
He can't see me in the light.
I think that's a cool new detail that's only in the first one. They could see you in the light, but they just couldn't come near you. Right, so I've got to go.
Go.
Oh, I've forgotten how to run. Okay. Here he comes. Right, in the wiener. Bam! Oh, it didn't do anything.
Vanished.
Yeah, the graphics here in this game are off the hook. I tried to get him in the wiener, but there would seem to be no... So this is where we left it at the end of the last session. I think I might get into my drink now. This is like cool little song. You just get. So in the original game, the cool idea it has at the end of each chapter, it runs the credits like you're watching episodes of a TV show. In this one, it doesn't seem to have credits. It just has this kind of like dark, creepy, weird music video type thing. Is there copyright? I think I put the copyright on. I think this song is possibly done just for the game.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it.
I mean, he's definitely dead.
He just disappeared. What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There is no rational explanation to what we just saw.
Hey, Panda Socks.
Love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by
Oh yeah, R.I.P. James McCaffrey. Who did James McCaffrey? Did he do this voice?
Well, I'm glad you will.
Did he do the voice of this character?
Now we can figure out a way forward.
Because I saw, yeah, he did do the voice of this character. Okay, R.I.P. He died really too young. 65 is too young.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing
Cult of the
rituals
tree.
to create monsters.
Ooh.
Maybe.
I like the way
We
he's
need to
just
start
digging,
with
buying
learning this
into
cult's
this
goal.
immediately.
Their purpose.
Looking around for clues. So this game has got good investigative stuff. Like, I really like the
Saga
investigating
was back at Cauldron Lake.
stuff in this.
Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
So this seems to be like in the original game where Alan was finding pages that he wrote himself that were telling him like the story of what was happening. So yeah, like Saga, who's the FBI agent, has got to find her way into it seems like the overlap, whatever the overlap is. Let's have a look at. So this is the investigation board, case board. You can. Hey, Lytton. Nice to see you. Is Alan a good writer now? I think he's. I don't know. He seems okay. Okay, he seems okay. In the first game, I think he's not good. In this, he's at least okay. Is she wearing a Christmas sweater? Is a good question. So this is what, yeah, we just found. He was there too, Nightingale, but wasn't taken. So those are the kind of monsters in this Creature of Darkness who'd be on a ridge where some other strange reality, a dark place merged with ours. This place and the dark place are the trap thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness. I mean, it's okay, this prose. It's a little bit overcooked. Also, I don't trust, like, these sentences are very short and choppy. The rhythm of it is not good. She's kind of wearing, like, it's not actually a Christmas jumper, although I'm going to say it is. It's like a winter jumper. Hey, Robotic Orchids, no worries. Do I want him to stay a bad writer? It does look cozy. I quite like it. Oh, I see. Like, in reality, she's wearing her FBI jacket, and in her mind palace, she's just all cozy. Just seeing if there are any more clues around to find. He went in here as well. Oh, this might be a clue. Yeah, she's got the sweater on underneath the... Okay, what's in this? Oh, is this like a health pickup or something? What would I wear in my mind space?
I would wear a really cool... I would wear a leather coat like in the Matrix.
Can't be opened on this side.
No, I wouldn't.
I would wear the coolest furry costume ever made.
Microgirl has an important question. Pizza, Indian, or burger? Pizza, Indian, or burger? I would wear what Neil wore to the awards because that looks super fucking comfortable, actually. Like, what a great... I don't know if I've actually said this to his face. I should do. What a great... like, both cool and stylish, but also looked super comfortable. Right, going back to the Mind Palace to see, do I have to do some profiling? Pineapple on a pizza is a no from me, but even worse, honey on a pizza, as I discussed earlier on Twitter, is just an absolute
We
shambles.
found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth.
Banana on pizza. I've had banana on a burger
Something was put inside
because
him.
Elvis
In his
used to have
chest.
Elvis burgers had bacon,
find out
peanut
why.
butter, and banana on. see, people keep on trying to sell me on this idea that spicy honey on pizza is good. I think that's what I had, and I hated it. So I'm sorry, but it's not. You're not going to convince me, Americans. I know, like, Americans, you've got different flavor profiles to us Brits. Maybe you've got your taste buds have been attuned in different ways. A lot of American kind of, a lot of recipes and a lot of things have like that mixture of sweet and savory, like, like you have bacon and pancakes and syrup, right? We just have savory. We have savories and sweets, and we don't mix them as much, and possibly we're not as, because of that. I mean, I don't know. I know some Brits like it. I don't personally. I'm not into it. Yeah, I know. So Brits, like, we do experiment, like we do the whole pineapple and pizza thing, and like, all power to you. Listen, folks. I am not disagreeing with your choices. I'm just saying personally, it's not for me. Okay. Personally, when I eat pizza, I want it to be cheesy and maybe some like tomatoey and herby and like some good meat on it. I don't want that to then be tainted with honeyness. So I was trying to figure out what. Oh, cases. Okay. Previous. Ooh, I don't know if I looked at this before. Alex Casey lunchboxes. What is this? Okay, this is a whole new thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, these are I keep finding these lunchboxes with things in them. So do I just put them
Finding
up?
a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Okay, that's opened a whole new thing. Oh, this is cool. Like, this is like opened a whole new set of investigation. Is that going to let me put this here? Hey, it's Mama Bear. Maybe this one here? Is this going to go here?
Think, Saga.
Think, Saga, think. You've got to find the right places to put these things. Oh, they were in the Cauldron Lake area. Okay, this is going to work here. So when you connect the right, like, clues to the right kind of piece of the puzzle, it pins them up for you in this kind of cool.
Yeah.
And that's how you sort of further. So, like, yeah, she's added this whole new thing to the case board. What else? What's my goals? Figure out where Nightingale went. Okay. Find evidence. Still got to find more evidence. Okay. So, is there stuff? Where was he when he disappeared? I think he was sort of over here. Cream cheese on pizza I could go for. I'm just for me, I'm just a purist, like a savory sweet purist. I want my sweet and my savory savory. Mushroom and onion, yeah, totally fine. Not good on, yeah, I don't like white pizza. I'm a traditionalist. It has to have like a good, like, I like basically like a tomato sauce. Pepper, like spicy pizza, yeah. Love like jalapenos on pizza. How do I feel about, what was that one? Someone just said, how do you feel about something, Tom? And I missed it. I would eat the chocolate pizza, but that's like a pure. I'm not into the pineapple myself. Would I ever do a cursed food in it instead of a cursed drink? Yeah, possibly. Not against it. Oh, let's go and have a look at this dead body down here. Salted caramel. Corvidite is on YouTube, yes. Go watch it, it's on YouTube. If you search possibly you got to search. If you search for me, I've got my own YouTube channel, which is mostly, oh, my favorite Cadbury treat. That's a hard thing to decide. So I've had I've had chicken and waffles, and I did quite like it, but tongue taco. No, I've not had that Yunsuki. I would try it. I've had tongue before. When am I planning on reading the Minky's origin story? Towards the end of the stream. I've been waiting to play more of this game for at least a week now. So you guys are just gonna, hey Killer Kate, thank you for the subs. You're just gonna have to bear with me. Chat is popping today. What other clues? Have you got any clues? I feel like, hang on, has she got like a detective clue sense that I've missed? Is that it? Chat heard the honey pizza controversy and just got crazy. They were just like, right, let's get in there. Alan, sleep. Look, listen, okay, I'm having a problem finding the clues, okay? Yeah, this guy is just standing there. I feel that that's not helping. He's not productive. I'm not seeing any sign of other clues, though. Follow the trail of dead bodies. Okay, hang on, where is the... It would help if she turned her torch on as well. Like, put a light on, lady. We just heard that it's not good to be in the dark here. I hope that wasn't a spoiler. Well, fuck a duck. Like, in the manuscript, shall I go and look at the manuscript pages? Alright, let's go back and look at the manuscript pages. Thank you. If that was like a subtle... Oh, alright, Saga finds 19...
was a mess, like a bomb had gone off.
Oh, okay, I had to read this page.
Didn't see her under the light, pushed past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Okay. Was that it? Like, did that move anything along? Let's check any more that...
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a...
Oh, okay, maybe this is going to tell me I got to go to Cauldron, back to Cauldron Lake.
Where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap.
Alright, so the lake is an overlap between the dark place. I mean, they kind of have stolen quite liberally from Twin Peaks here.
Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job.
Kind of.
Waiting for her.
Very heavily inspired by Twin Peaks, I'm going to say. So, this is yellow. Does that mean anything? True. Whoever said if you're going to steal, steal from the best, that is never true a word spoken. It just keeps on saying find more evidence. How do I swap back to the other board? Previous murders, maybe murder at Cauldron Lake. Alright, this is the previous murders one. Still a bit stumped. This game could maybe signpost. Hey Megan, it could maybe signpost just a tiny bit better what you're supposed to do. Like, I've read the pages and it kind of seemed to suggest I got to go back to Cauldron Lake. Highlighted yellow? Yeah, there's lots of stuff that's highlighted yellow. So the map was hey Kat, pleasure. I enjoyed doing your cameo a lot. Oh, there's a radio. I'm going to turn the radio on. Oh, is this the song? By the way, folks, if you want a cameo, basically, last orders before Christmas are basically tonight. Because, oh yeah, this is just that song. Because after I'm basically traveling to see some folks. After, hey Jen, thank you for that. So yeah, if you want a Christmas cameo, I'm afraid I'll be back after Christmas. I just got to take the break over Christmas because I'm gonna go see my folks. I'm not gonna be around. Okay, that's all done. Megan, you don't have to do any talking. I do the talking. That's how cameos work. It's me that does the talking. It's okay. I don't know what else I'm meant to do here then. This is... Okay, this is the one murder. Okay. Cases. Previous murder. Alright, that is yellow. Okay, there's a little yellow dot on this. So, alright, there's one more. Okay. Killer profile. Okay, this could be good for this.
Nope.
Nope. It is, that one is yellow, so talk to someone. Oh, all right, that has added that to that.
We're
Okay,
dealing
that's
with
a
an
new thing.
organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Okay. And then, oh, I see. So whenever there's a yellow dot, that's opened a whole new file up. Okay. Cult of the Tree.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Okay. All right. Immediately got more stuff to do here. Casey, the Cult of the Tree is performing rituals to create monster. Okay, cult goals. What else have we got here? Fix and body organ. Oh, no. Hang on. It kind of zooms you in, like too much. Cult ritual, what is it? What are the other things? What are the other things we got here? Who's involved? And what's this one up here? Cannot read it because the light's right on top of it. What kind of cult? Cultists were wearing deer masks. Let's put this one. What kind of cult, maybe? Deer mask cult.
Yeah.
Okay, cult psychology. Hey, Samage. Right, what else have we got? Large amount of face and body organs covered in writing. Page found inside the chest. That looks like it would go cult ritual, maybe? What is it? Writing, part of ritual. Maybe. Hey, Badass Assassin, aka Ruben, nice to see you. Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. Who's involved? Where do we... Hang on, where do we put this one? No, not cult psychology. What kind of cult? No. Maybe who's involved. Let's try there. Hey, Vero, as well. Actually, as... this one? No. She just gets very, like, impatient, like, if you don't get it right. Cult psychology, maybe here? No, alright. Maybe here then. What kind of cult? Cult symbols, yes. Large amount of supplies, late. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, yeah, she likes that. She was very disgruntled then. Sort your own clues out, Saga. She was, yeah, she was just having a... Yeah, she really gets really she gets really snarky if who's involved? No, she does not like it if you try and cult ritual, what is it? Alright, let's try this one. Yes, Nightmare. Okay, and then this is the final one. Try this here. No. Let's try this one. Wow, alright. I've just got this last one, and it's not obvious. Where does it go? Where does it go? Writing part of ritual. Nightingale. It just sort of feels like it should be this one, right? Okay. Cult goal. Let's try it right back there. Okay, finally did it. Okay. I mean, all right. I've just laid out this whole new case. That's good. Is there anything else that's... Okay. I think we're done in here. Let's try talking with the dude again. Hey, PB! No! Still no good. This is driving me mad! Have I missed something else in here? Hi, Turlin. I know, I want to start throwing dynamite. This is ludicrous. Is there anything on the map? Let's have a look. I've got two maps. Oh, so this one is kind of bony-legged path. Locked door. There's nothing like obvious unless I'm hang on, let me just check. Ask the taxi down here. So we were here in town. I'm not enjoying how this game is making me feel stupid just because it's not obvious what I should be doing right now. Let me... Okay, that's no good. Nothing there. Manuscript pages, I think I've checked. No, my partner is
Saga
still
was
like...
back at Cauldron Lake.
Okay, no, listen to
He
this.
was there too, Nightingale.
Skip.
But what?
There is a Wable. There is a weapon table, but I need more. You basically need to find stuff to upgrade your weapon. I haven't got enough to do it yet. Check the case file again. All right, I will do that. That's a good idea. All right. Case file, cases. No, they're all done. There's no yellow dots. Oh, clues 3. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Figure out where Nightingale went. Okay. Oh, all right. This is just reappeared. This suddenly... Okay. I need to get better at just kind of exploring around what the game offers up. So, yeah, I've got to find where this goes. Cause of death, ritual writing, anything to learn from the body. Victim came from anything else here, maybe?
A dead man turned into a monster.
Oh, it's a whole
Blind
new...
as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future.
Okay.
There's no rational explanation.
Saga's piecing it together, even
This
if I'm
is
not.
The case we must solve.
Do I have a favorite poet? Yeah, I would say, oh, his name just flew out of my head. Tom Gunn, I like a lot. Tom Gunn. Tom spelled Thom, Gunn, Gunn. He was a British, I think he was British, but then he went to join the Beat Poets in America. He's very cool. I also really like, so I had to produce Nightingale into the overlap, finding a way in... Okay, more clues laid out. Okay. Let's check the case board again. I think I'm done. Maybe I can now talk to the guy. Yeah, I can talk to him.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake.
That was a lot of bits. Just a lot of paperwork there.
We need to head over there. Stop him before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to reward myself for doing that with a drink. Oh, he's just off. All right, I'm going to pause. Folks, seeing as it's Christmas, I thought I would allow myself a non-cursed drink. In fact, possibly a heavenly drink. I like William Blake. Phoenix Seals, good choice. Lovely Mousy sent me what sounds like a truly blessed drink. I've been very excited about this. Folks, I've got a bottle here of Stroopwafel booze. Stroopwafel flavored booze. Okay? I love Stroopwafels. They are amazing. Possibly one of the greatest things that the Dutch have invented and contributed to the world. Apart from, of course, all you fine Dutchies here in chat right now. Stroopwafel flavor booze. I am excited about this. Tiny Tom's Buttery. Yes, I liked that. Oh. My ice has melted a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to go try this neat to start with. That was a good pop. It's a very good bottle. It's got like one of those good like stoppers. This stuff is called Sailmaker, which I'm guessing is like Sailmaker. Sailmaker Stroopwafel Schmackers. Schmackers. It's a spirit, folks. It's a kind of liqueur, basically. It's not beer or anything else. It's a spirit. Well, neat. No, neat. You can have neat with ice. Neat just means no mixer. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Maybe neat means without ice. I don't know. Anyway, bottoms up. Folks, this truly is a blessed drink. Okay, so the smell is very sort of vanilla-y caramel, okay? And then, yeah, the flavor is perfect stroopwafel. It tastes of, like, it's got the whole, like, caramel thing and the vanilla of the wafer, but also with, like, a little hint of cinnamon at the end. It may be one of the nicest, it's definitely the nicest drink I've ever had on this particular stream. It doesn't burn. It's very sweet. I will say it's very sweet. If you like sweet, someone suggests, yeah, like I think it would be very good in hot chocolate. Possibly also very good in like a latte. This in a latte would be off the fucking charts, okay? And is it Bailey's sweet? Yeah, it's very sweet. It's very sweet indeed. I mean, it tastes basically like liquid stroopwafel. No kick, no like real alcohol kick. Like, yeah, when I'm doing that, I'm just getting pure stroopwafel. If you know what stroopwafels are maybe one of the nicest sweet snacks in existence. I've also got some lemonade here. How strong is the alcohol content? Good question. Let me see if I can find it. Did the Dutch even bother with this? Oh, here we go. 14.5%. Quite strong. Does it have caffeine? Probably not, because we aren't insane in Europe. No, I'm going to mix it. It's just normal lemonade, folks. It's not the Panera. Don't worry. It's normal British supermarket lemonade. It's not insane charged caffeine lemonade. Don't worry. I'm not doing that, guys. Unless I can get to a Panera one day. I would go. Where is the Stroopwafel Museum? Where is that? Is it in Amsterdam? I've been a lot to Amsterdam. I didn't know there was a Stroopwafel museum. That this as a drink, it is an ascending worthy drink, folks. Gouda, is it Gouda? I didn't know Gouda was a place. I just thought it was cheese. So hang on, I put maybe a bit too much lemonade in there. It's nice. It's nice. It's a bit cream. It's kind of like a cream soda. It's kind of like a cream soda. It's quite nice. I think I prefer it just neat, without I think I prefer it neat. It is very, very sweet. that's why I think mixing it with something like coffee, which has got that kind of bitterness to it, you know, like coffee and milk as well, to kind of, I think like mixing it with a latte would be absolutely god tier. As it is, it's very, very, very fucking nice. And rabbit stroop waffles, they are amazing. They're one of the best things. They are like a small waffle cookie. They're like a cookie, like about this big, about that big. They are basically two little like crispy waffle biscuits, sandwiched together with a kind of cinnamony caramel filling. Yeah, like waffle cone. It is like two waffle cone cookies sandwiched together around a caramel filling, which also has a kind of slight cinnamonness to it. They are incredibly delicious. I always think, you know, in Lord of the Rings, lembas, they have lembas bread, which is the kind of elven bread, which always they eat it and they're always like, man, I feel great again after eating this. My theory is that lembas bread is stroop waffles. Like whenever I think of lembas bread, I think of stroop waffles, because they are really good. They are really good. Treat yourself. If you ever see them in a supermarket, like we can get them everywhere. Like I remember when they were a new thing. I'll tell you a story about actually the first time I had a stroop waffle. I was on a school trip to Wales, and we went to this place, like a canteen place, for dinner. And one of the wait staff came round, and she was like, for dessert you can have a waffle. And I was like, that was my bad Welsh accent, I'm so sorry folks. She was like, and if you like, for dessert you can have a waffle. And I was like, wow, okay, this sounds exciting, because waffle, like a waffle dessert, I was like, hell yeah, I would like a waffle, please. And then she came around and gave everyone a stroop waffle, which is a different thing because it's much smaller. And I was a little bit like, what the heck is this? And I was quite disappointed. And then I tried it, and I was like, oh, actually, this is really fucking nice. And it made it good. It made the whole stroop waffle. It made the waffle. I think I still would have liked the waffle, you know, like a dessert waffle, but stroop waffle was a good second best. They're really good, folks. Stroop waffles. If you've never tried one, I believe is Dutch people. Is the stroop basically means syrup? Is it like, does stroop mean syrup? So it's like a syrup waffle? Is that what the name is? Meaning? Yeah. Okay, there you go. There you go.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Baker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake.
These two guys are really chill.
That's terrible.
I would not eat stroop waffle
We'll do
pizza.
what we can, man.
Mousy, here's to you. Thank you so much. It's absolutely delicious. Thank you so much. Have I ever tried apple flap? I don't know. That rings a bell, actually. I might have tried it. What is apple? Remind me what it is. These two guys are really chilled about the fact that their sheriff has just disappeared.
How could he do anything?
All right, ammo. Puff pastry. Yes, I have had that. Yes, I have had that.
Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real. And what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic?
What's this?
Magic's not real.
It's very dark. Will she ever use her torch?
Monsters aren't real. And magic's definitely
I like the way they're just having their little conversation over here. Dawnwave, I think you just missed what happened. I'm literally drinking the stroop waffle liqueur on the stream. That's what I'm having right now. That's what got us into this, Dawnwave. We're there. We're doing it. Well, I'm doing it. Colt necklace. Shortcut key. Is this a shortcut key? Neither of those things work. Yeah, I'm just going into random rooms.
I need something to cut this.
Oh, okay. Let's look a little hint. I like this, like, little sort of, like, come back later elements to this.
They're a fine pair.
Excuse me, sir? Let's just go into offices. What's this?
Client has been held here long enough.
Oh, just lots of ammo.
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Just gonna go on his computer. I'm FBI, it's fine. Oh, this is so good. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using? What? Has he got a wig beard? What? Don't forget there's alcohol in it. Thanks, Nice Shorts. I'll try not to. It is Christmas, so I might forget that it's got alcohol in it, and that's on me if it happens.
We have to do this, Walter. Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
Just checking out what's going on in the cells.
Something bad's going down. I can feel it.
Correct. Who's this gent? He's a mysterious chap.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
Anyway, I know, like, we've done a lot of hanging around in sort of small town American jail cells recently. What's in here? I'm FBI, you gotta let me in. Oh. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm going to catch you red-handed and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sound like you've got too much time on your hands. That was a little Flickenbocker cameo there.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
Can we just
We
borrow
need to
this
be
car?
prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Hey, Riri Honey, thank you for the subs. Thank you. I mean, it's what's amazing about. I just want to say what's amazing about this town is it's exactly how it was in the original game, except totally up-resed and rebuilt in, like, 2023 graphics. So, but the layout is exactly how it is in the original game, which is kind of like, hey, Jory Bees. me get in the car.
Or maybe 3.
Would you need to play the first game to get into the second? No. I'm just gonna say that I unequivocally do not recommend the first game. I streamed it all on here. It's quite boring. The combat is all very samey and not very good. Basically read a Wikipedia, like read a wiki of the plot from the first game. That's all you need. Like, when was it released? About 2010, I want to say, around then. It's an attempt. You can tell that they're trying. There's a couple of good bits, but overall, I don't recommend it. It gets very, very repetitive and samey after a while. The combat is all very, very samey. This, so far, is so much better. So much better. So yeah, just read a wiki to get the plot from the first game. I did play a bit of Control. I liked Control. I need to go back to it to see how it all ties in with this. I have not played Quantum Break because it was an exclusive. Was it Xbox exclusive when I had a PS4? It was an exclusive to the one I didn't have. Is Quantum Break also tied in with this series? We are Chaotic Osprey. Yeah, we are doing a quick. I liked Control. The bits I played about half of Control, and I liked it.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
I have played Hellblade. Yeah, I liked
She's writing
Hellblade.
a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey.
Oh, Amelia is in Quantum Break.
Sorry.
Cool. They didn't know that.
It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started...
Clem has set up his
getting strange
PS5.
letters in the mail.
Yes.
Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined
Whoa.
prophet.
Okay, that's quite cool
After
and
that
heavy.
case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
What do I think the worst haircut to ever existed is? I posted it on my Twitter not long ago. It's not the one of the dog that's got the crazy, like, kind of bowl cut type thing. Recently there was a picture of Rudy Giuliani's lawyer in whatever case he's involved in at the moment, and the man looks like, frankly, the most bizarre thing ever. He has entirely shaved his head apart from sort of one piece right at the front. It looks like he was going to have the whole thing shaved off, and then suddenly he just got up and ran out of the barber shop before they finished it. And it just looks so fucking stupid. It's unreal. It's awful. It's awful. It's just like a weird patch of hair at the front of his head. Yeah, I posted it on my Twitter like a week or so, like sometime this week, in fact. So you can scroll back and maybe find it. It looks terrible. He looks like a moron. It is like an island of hair, sort of up here on his... the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
I'm guessing this is about to get.
Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
I'm guessing this is about to get really
The
spooky.
writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues.
Yeah, if you don't want to go through my Twitter, you could probably just Google Rudy Giuliani's lawyer, although he's probably had about 10 million lawyers in the last, I don't know how many years, because he seems to constantly be in court. But you'll probably get a photograph of him quite soon, of his most recent lawyer. Oh, these graphics are so good. That's a good sunset, folks.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing? Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Oh, this guy. Well, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know why I just said this guy, but...
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of...
Saga's an awesome name.
FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff.
Luzrem, I appreciate the Lord of Misrule reference.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
He's a relative of... So in the first game, these two awesome old dudes who are in like a kind of... I think they're in like a Finnish heavy metal band that they have, and they have like I think this guy might be their one of them's son or something. I don't know.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau.
Yeah, the Valhalla rock band. Yeah, I'm wondering if this guy is related, because those two are two old guys.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Oh, we're getting backstory of Sweater.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Gorda Zombie, where are you? Where are you, Gorda Zombie, in the world? Sorry, important. I'm going to do important Lord of Misrule talk here, folks. We're about to get a whole reference to Control. It seems like she's going to ask him about Control, which is... So, yeah, they are... Oh, Gorda Zombie, you're from Argentina. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know when it's going to be there. It probably may well just go straight to streaming. I don't know if it'll go to movie theaters. So far, it's only gone to theaters in the US. It's not going to movie theaters in the UK, which makes me sad. But yeah, I got to plug my thing. Yes, I've got to plug my thing. Yes, I've got to plug my thing. When will it go for streaming? When it does, I don't know. Look for it. If you're in the States, definitely it's on Amazon. And it will be out in the UK on 8th of January, and Ireland, that is. Plug it and hug it. Let's get the. Who was my favorite character? Galogog.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can not run through a garbage can.
Thank you. I need to head out.
What the hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing.
I love that there's just like some kind of control station just here. Like they're
to
also
murder
just
side,
checking
Casey.
out what's going on here.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Oh, this is getting really cool and atmospheric.
Crime scene's drowning.
Oh, I love it. It's filling up with water.
Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters.
Just look at that. That is
Light worked
sick.
against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Here's a clue, right here. Oh, look, it's the symbol.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
What is this?
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Hang on, where do the footprints go? Let me, aha, okay, I can see them now with the locked torch on. What genre is this game? Good question. I think it's kind of like detective horror. Hey, Gorda, I have seen When Evil Works, When Evil Lurks, and it is awesome. I also really liked Terrified. It's by a director called Demian Rugner, and he also did a previous movie called Terrified, which not Terrifier, which is the kind of clown slasher guy. Terrified, it's like a sort of ghosts coming back to a nasty ghost coming back to a neighborhood. Both those movies are really good. Really recommend them. In the UK, you can see them both on Shudder, folks. If you've got Shudder, I really recommend When Evil Lurks. One of my favorite horror movies of the year for sure. My top 3. I'm going to just do this now, actually, because seeing as we are here, and it's the end of the year, my top 3 horror movies of the year were number 1, Skinamarink. Came out towards the beginning of the year. Very lo-fi, very creepy, maybe a bit too slow, but I loved it. Really recommend it. That's on Shudder. My number 2 was Talk to Me. Amazing Australian horror, super intense, very cool concept. It's currently on Netflix in the UK. Totally dug it. And number 3 was Where Evil Lurks. Argentinian, super intense, gory, crunchy, nasty demon possession movie. Totally recommend it. Hey Teddy, did I watch Smile? Yes, I liked it. I liked Smile, didn't love it. But yeah, those are my top 3 horror movies of the year. Skinamarink, Talk to Me, and Where Evil Lurks. Where Evil Lurks, AJ. It's on Shudder. I mean, Lord of Misrule would be there as well, but I can't do my own movie in the list. Can you imagine if I was like, and number 1, it's Lord of Misrule, written by me, and but yeah, honorable mention my movie at number 1. It's my movie, Lord of Misrule. There you go. I love it. I love it. I love the idea of just being so petty. On this channel, it is number 1, folks. Okay, I'm not having any disputes. Oh, I missed the turning of the footprints. They're going this way. Dead Silence, I like. That's a cool movie. It's from a while ago. It's like 2005 or 6. That movie. Skinamarink is maybe the slowest of the movies. I think it could be a bit shorter, but in terms of the atmosphere and the weirdness of it and the mood it conjures, Skinamarink, to me, is, when I first watched it, I wasn't sure about it, and then it was the film I couldn't stop thinking about, and I watched it again and really loved it. If you've not seen it, it's kind of the closest atmosphere it conjures is basically when you wake up from a nightmare in a strange house when you're a child and you're scared and you're not sure what's going on, and to have that as conjure that mood in a movie, it is like a liminal space movie. Yeah, it's super creepy, and Cobweb I really wanted to see. Don't spoil Cobweb because I've not seen it yet. It's one I was really curious about and I didn't get a chance to watch it. Someone just asked me what I thought of Jordan Peele's movies. I really like all of them. Nope is my order for them is I like Nope the most, then Get Out, and then finally Us is my least favorite of them, but I really liked them all. Yes, there is a Lush body mist with the name Lord of Misrule as well. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Newt. Thanks for that. That's a cool review. Yeah, lots of things, stuff in Nope. Nope, and the digestion scene, and also the scenes with the chimpanzee actor. Um, I've not seen the Terrifier movies. I'm a bit kind of. I've got to say, like, from all I know, is they're kind of like super cartoony, super nasty, sort of slasher, brutal slasher stuff. And to me, that's kind of like a really easy thing to do. Like they look possibly fun. I don't know. I wanna. I'll watch one at some point. Okay, the music's getting creepy. Yeah, covert nerdpunk. I think that's a fair point. Yeah, I think the sun has pretty much gone down now. Cobweb, I'm definitely going to watch it when I can.
Into the water.
When I can.
Where'd you go from here?
I have not played Blair Witch. No, I heard mixed things about it. I didn't hear it was great. I heard it was sort of interesting. I probably would play it someday. Whoa!
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Oh, this is good, creepy stuff. This environment is awesome as well, like this kind of flooding. What do we got in here? More shotgun shells. Some good sound design as well. All the pitter patter of the rain and the crow in the distance. What did the sign say? Oh, it said Witchfinders Station. I think I found that place earlier when I was just exploring. Yeah, this is kind of a survival horror trash panda with kind of with like detective elements to it, which is the kind of new. What is that thing? It's just like a weird little. Oh, is that like from the autopsy room? Maybe it looked like kind of one of those trays they put sutures in and things. See you, PB. Yeah, it looked like a specimen tray or something. Maybe can I go up here? No. Frog, bye Frog. Il Duke, thank you for gifting a sub. Oh, here we go. What's this? Witch's Ladle. Let's read. Let's read and learn about the Witch's Ladle. I can't because chat's right in the way of it. Oh, chat, you've done me. Chat, you're gonna have to read this. There is no mystery. Something after its. Legend tells that when the effects of the local sheriff went on to accuse the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned. Oh, witch business. Witches do. I do find witches quite scary. Like The Witch I think is a really good movie, and Blair Witch is great. I didn't like the recent Blair Witch where you actually saw the Blair Witch. That was fucking stupid. Oh, what is that?
Seems like it's reacting to the light.
Saga and I had the same thought at the same time. Yeah, there was a Blair Witch about 5 years ago that was just called Blair Witch, and it wasn't very good.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Megan, we will stream Lethal Company when Neil has not. When Neil ever gets a break from all the signings and things, unfortunately, we just can't do it until then. Whoa!
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the witch's hut. Neil is having a vacation soon, Darian. He's going on the 27th. Lord of Misrule was translated into Russian as The Crafty. Intriguing. Yeah, no, we're excited. We're talking about, like, getting me and Neil and Nick Apostolides and possibly Einel Tomlinson, who is one of the Vagabonds. We're talking about playing some Lethal Company together on stream. Which would be good fun. Yeah, we really had a good time last year when we were... oh, thank you for watching Corvidai. Yes, Nick is also a gentleman streamer, as is Einel. We're all... So yeah, we are... but also, folks, look out. I've already done it once, and I will probably do it again, because I enjoy playing bits of Lethal Company. I've not played much of it, but I did give... The other day, I gave a shout-out, and a few of us from the Discord played some Lethal Company. So I might do that again soon. So keep an eye out. If I do, I'll do it in the general games section. Yeah. So we'll probably do another game of it soon. I really enjoyed it. I did one with Trash Panda and a few other people not long ago. Talathiel was there as well. Yes, Talathiel. Don't worry, no one has any idea what's going on at first. You have to just figure it out as you go along, Talathiel. It's such a fun game to play. It's like really... It's both really like lo-fi...
Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
I just love how in that game, how you can talk to each other, but then if you go off... Like, if you get too far away from each other, you can't hear each other anymore. It's not on PS5, no. I think it's only on PC at the moment. It probably will go to PS5 at some point, because I can't imagine it's not a high...
busted.
Yeah, proximity chat is such a cool feature. Yeah, it is very cheap. I think it's only like 6 or 8 quid, and there's a lot going on in that game. It's well worth 8 quid. Oh yeah, I already found this once. It was like some kind of kid's diary. It's 8 quid, alright. Which is probably about $10. So yeah, check it out if you want like just a fun weird.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
It's arsenic. It's not frightening. I mean, it's kind of spooky, but it's not like... It's definitely not Visage spooky, because it's quite funny in a lot of ways. The way you run around in it is quite funny. It can be tense. I find it funnier more than scary. I mean, it's quite an evil game. It's definitely trying to kill you. I am probably going to get a PO box. Yes, I've been looking into it. At the moment, Neil is actually passing on. If you do send stuff to Neil's PO box, he is passing it on to me. So, what am I doing? I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going right now. Should I be looking at the map? Hang on. Let's have a look at the map. So I'm here. Oh, have I gone past the witch's hut? Yes, I have. Okay. Yeah, Neil's had a PO box for ages. Oh, there's the witch's hut. How do you join the Vagabonds? You just go to the Discord and click on it and join it. I think you can just go to agree. Oh, I see. There's a fuse box here. That was probably what I was doing. Get the lights working. Okay. Fuse. Yes. Joining the Vagabonds isn't hard. Like, I should know because I got kicked from the Vagabonds yesterday. Oh no, there's a fucking thermos there. Is that a joke? Are they? I hope they're like laughing at themselves. No, me getting kicked from the Vagabonds was not about my router. My router is great.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Heart through the hole in the sign. Okay. What is going on here? Oh, this is now a quick save. Okay, I see. Okay, well there was a hole in the sign back in the swamp. Oh yeah, I need a heart. Do I have a heart? They do look like Danishes. Let's try. Hang on. So let me just go back. I just want to recheck that manuscript page just to see what it says.
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign.
Well, I'm going back to this. I'm going back to the good stuff.
In her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch.
It's called...
Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Sailmaker,
was the threshold.
which I think is Sailmaker. Sailmaker. I totally missed that because I was looking in the bottle. Smudge line on the heart. Second part recited from memory. The tree was the threshold. So there is a hole in the sign. This was the key. I don't know what the heart is.
The fuse was in place.
Oh!
She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it.
Have I got Nightingale's heart on me?
She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here.
What I really like about this
There were
is you get a
objects
really
that stood out
nice,
to Saga as
warm
if the light had
cinnamon
manifested them,
aftertaste.
pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
It's not like a heavy burn, Trash Panda. It's a very, because it's so sweet. It's not like a strong burn. I like a good burn, like a nice kind of, but you just get this nice, warming cinnamon aftertaste, which just kind of gives it. Someone just said something about the heart, and I missed it. Would it be good to spice eggnog with? Probably yes. I'm going to go down to the sign with a hole in it and see if I can find it. Oh, what's this? More ammo? See you, Alexis. And now it started to rain. Okay, there's another sign here, but here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Kablamski, I'm glad you enjoyed that stream. We had so much fun on the House Flipper 2 stream. We were so worried that it was, that it was not going to be fun, and we just had such a good time with it. So it's either back where the body is. Let's go back to where the body is, and then we'll go back down to the sign where the hole is. Spooky light. Okay, I can hear stuff. Yeah, the fruit face is one of the things that I keep thinking of and laughing. That was just such a beautiful thing that Neil created there. Okay, so this looks like this would be a safe spot. It's Neen Flickenbocker is the name of the character. Nine Flickenbocker. Hang on, I'm getting confused here. Where? Oh yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, I gotta go back here and right. Lectamon, it was an entirely fictional name. I just made it up. I was. Where is the murder scene? It's somewhere down here. Okay, that's weird that the sun is still light, is still here. Please cosplay, Neen. Please do. Okay, so nothing seems to be here, which leads me to suspect that I do have to go back to the wall of trash bags to keep the British out. I love it. Still makes me laugh. Oh dear. Yeah, I'd forgotten about putting the Blu-rays in the grill. Putting the Blu-rays in the grill. That was good as well. Oh shit. Alright, that was a waste of a shot. Hiding the trash bags in the cupboards was one of my favorite things. Okay, here we are back down in the swamp. We've now got the light on here. I forgot the skateboard bit. Oh yeah, find the dungeon. The horrible stains on the horrible stains on the bed sheets. Still not got over that one. So look, here is the hole, and it's exactly where her heart would be. Maybe I've got to do something in the... Maybe I've got to do something here. Caseboard. Cases, yes I do. Oh yeah, I really do. Okay. Alright, previous case... Case closed? What? Okay, case closed. Cult of the tree. Triangle carving. Okay. Put your face in there and take a pic. I think that's a good idea. Cult psychology. Let's try that. No, she didn't like that. Cult symbols here again. It'll be that. This one. Okay. Okay, so that's all those done. Put it into... She's so annoyed with me. She's like, good God. Oh.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
What is the ritual? Okay.
Makes sense. Doesn't make sense.
Watching her in the witch. Nightingale's heart. A cold dead lump in her hand. Okay, so I do need Nightingale's heart.
Overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign.
Ah,
push the
okay.
heart through the hole in the sign.
Ah, cool. All right.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
I'm guessing it's back, maybe back in Nightingale. I mean, I would hope so, for Nightingale's sake. Let's go back and look at the creepy tree. Yeah, Clemmy's downstairs streaming some. She watches some Bluey, and Clemmy's playing Visage because she's actually way more hardcore than me. She's way less scared of. I miss Clem too. I miss her. I try and coax her back often at the beginning of the stream. I'm like, you sure you don't want to come and just hang out in here? She's like, nah. I can see what you're going to do. You're going to be talking. she's just like, it's just not. She's like, I'm at that age. I just want to chill out. So I've got to find. Hang on, where am I going to go to now? I'm playing on standard difficulty, but I don't need any spoilers, thanks yet, folks. I'm playing on like, oh, profiling over here, there's something I can do. Nightingale, I'm guessing.
I know
Yes.
Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
This is where she talks to her possessed.
This place and the dark place. You're in over your head.
This is all so cool. I really like this stuff.
Stop. Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Which is Ladle?
Let's have a listen.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards.
Say, don't worry, Zaviri. In a minute, I'm going to stop playing this and I'm going to read a story.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Nightingale's house is at the general store in a fridge. Why didn't I think of that?
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Oh, the general store is
Casey.
back.
I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only
It's
been
so
lost
suspicious
once
how
in
the
my
other guy
life,
never
Anderson.
achieves anything.
The years I spent
He's
with
really
my
coasting on
hands
Saga's talents.
I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Okay, I'm going to go to the general store because I get a feeling that something horrible is going to be in the general store. Okay, this is the witches thing again. Maybe up here. He is just Ken. Correct, Mousy. Oh, I recognize this music. This would happen whenever you met something bad in the original. Okay, here's the general store. What's that? It's just some tissues. What's this? Is this another, like, diary? Oh yeah, I remember reading that. It's like someone who's just been... This... I don't think this was like this before. This doorway was not... Yeah, I think this is... Yeah, this is... I think this was a campsite or something. Can't seem to get... I'm going to have to go around the other way, I guess. I keep thinking I hear things. Where is the fridge?
Christ!
Oh, it was a fucking deer! Oh. Whoa! Shit! Where the fuck did that come from? Fuck indeed. There's that cultist that just came out from nowhere. All right.
Not quite human. Starting this.
Fuck. Wow.
A monster, like Nightingale.
Aim for the red. Okay, good tip. Thank you. Whoa, what the heck has gone on with there? He does not look normal. Yeah, I feel... Have I got any... How do you heal up? I'm very close to death. He was just celebrating Deer Fest. Safe havens, they're the where the lights are, right? Shall I go back out? Oh. Is there one out here?
I should keep looking here.
There's a safe haven. Oh yeah, look. It's healing me. Okay. Alright, I'm not limping anymore. I can probably take a hit now. Yeah, the deer was a good fake out. I can still hear that kind of weird warpy noise that suggests there's more. Oh, I see why. That's creating the weird warpy noise. Oh, do I have to do that? Pew! It's like having a laser beam.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Very, okay. Alright, cool. The wave crashed on the mirror. Alright.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Really happy for
And
you,
now
Saga.
I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
What's this? Oh, it's another manuscript page. Still no gloves. Is that like a healing thing? How do you use healing items? Using a trauma pad will allow you to heal. Okay. Okay, so do I just press... Okay, is that one? Is that a trauma pad? No, this is a trauma pad. Okay. Do I just go like this? How do I use it? Oh, R2. I healed! Okay. Whoa, gun! Okay, check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Okay. Go to the counter. I do not kneel it. I use proper investigation and game information. Okay, what is this? 705. Oh, okay. Alright, there's 3 different things here. Palm reading 205 555 137. That would be Lady Fortuna, right? 202 555 0137. I might try. So it could be 137 or maybe 555 seems a bit simple. Oh, I see. He's got 1317. I guess the lottery ticket could also be Lady Fortuna. 394. Does that appear in all of them? No. 739. So 739. Lottery ticket is the same codes on as the paper pad. Does it? 0513. It doesn't. 513. Yeah, with the 7. Oh, you're right. 705. Yeah, you're right. 717, 723. So it could be 739. And then what is the Lady Fortuna? I can't read that again. What is, or 137? Okay, I'm going to try 739 or 745. Okay. Hey, it worked. Okay, we got the shoddy. I'm gonna save it here, folks. How do you actually? Where do I go to save it? Did all the lights just go out? For fuck's sakes. Is it only at the thermos that you can save? That's quite annoying, because there's only one thermos that I've found so far. Yeah, it is. I'm going to go back to the witch's hut. Okay.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way
I'm,
back.
You have the
I'm
worst
doing
sense of
nothing.
direction.
I'm not doing anything useful right
in
now.
America, I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Okay, I gotta find the way to the witch's. I gotta find a way to the witch's thingy. The witch's hut. Okay, to the right. Okay, yeah. So it's down here, I think. Thank you, Dream Shadow. Yeah, I'm not counting on the autosave. Okay, I think if I go up here, then I can just save it. Because it is time for Minky Law, folks. When I get, and there we go. Okay, manual save. There we go. Lovely. Okay, I'll just sort of leave this here as backing. So, hang on a second. Let me just, firstly, seeing as it's Christmas, Flea, it's story time. So, folks, hang on, let me get the book. I've got to adjust. So, last Christmas, I read this story to the OG Minkies, the first Minkies that were here, and this is where Minkies comes from, basically. So they immediately adopted it and took it on as the name, and so that's where the Minkies actually come from. So this is a book called, it's a book of short stories. It's called Tomato Cane and Other Stories. This is written by a amazing British writer called Nigel Neal. He was a really big horror and sci-fi writer back in the 20th century. He wrote a lot of horror movies and horror TV shows. In particular, he created this very famous series of TV shows and films called Quatermass, which were a big influence on Doctor Who. Huge influence on Doctor Who. They were like Doctor Who before Doctor Who, basically. The movies are still amazing. Quatermass in the Pit is an amazing film. You can check it out and watch it. Easy to find. All of the Quatermass movies, there's 3 Quatermass movies, they're all really good. But one of the earliest things he did, actually, before he wrote any of that, is he wrote this collection of short stories. And that includes the Christmas story that I'm going to read now, which I've got to find. I've got to remember what it's called, actually, which is, I should have looked it up before. Hang on, let me, I got to remember which one it is. Oh, here it is. It's the Stocking. 203. So yeah, this was written back in the 20th century. I know, seriously. So this was written sort of early. This was early 20th. So this is sort of, he wrote this probably in the 40s or 50s. So some of the phrases in it you might not get, but I'll try and make it clear. Okay, so this is called The Stocking by Nigel Neal. That's correct, Nan Sandels. He also wrote Halloween 3, which I love, Halloween 3, by the way. Okay, on the day before Christmas, the sun came through the window so low that it lit the highest broken patch on the wall. It was very cold when Ma came home, and she put an extra cover on his cot, the cover from their bed with the paper stuffing, a corner of paper stuck out with a picture of a lady on it. She gave him a piece of bread and fat while she made the tea. Ma, he said. Ma looked hard and said, Yes? Will you hang up a stocking for me tonight? Ma laughed and said, All right. I got a big bag of sweets in it last year, he said. Daddy Christmas is kind, isn't he, Ma? Ma laughed again, and afterwards he heard her counting the money in her purse. Maybe Daddy Christmas will come and maybe he won't, she said, but Pa'll hang a stocking up for you. When Pa had finished his soup in the evening, he brought a chair and fastened an old one of Ma's long stockings to the wooden beam that ran across the room above the cot, a little below the ceiling. Pa leaned on the cot as he stepped down, and it creaked and swayed. That'll never do, said Pa, and he knocked 4 nails into the cot to hold it more firmly to the wall, as it had no legs. Plaster crumbled into his eyes as Pa hammered, and Pa leaned into the cot and rubbed away some of the grit with his sleeve. Ma said, Turn over, silly creature. He pulled himself onto his face until the hammering was over. That'll keep it fast, said Pa, and his mouth twitched at Ma as he jerked his head at the places where the Minkies lived. Ma nodded, and she said in the little voice he was not meant to hear, He doesn't mind about the rats. Loudly she said, You don't mind the Mickey Mouses, love. You're too big to be afraid of them. He smiled at Ma through the plaster was still hurting his eyes. She meant the Minkies. So the little boy who's in this cot, they call the rats Mickey Mouses to him, but he calls them Minkies. They lived high up, and they had fur on their bodies and long tails. And when the dark came and Ma and Pa went to bed, the Minkies ran about inside the ceiling. Sometimes they scratched on the floor below the cot, but when it was light, they never came. "There's plenty of room in that stocking," said Pa, and he laughed. Ma laughed too, and then she said to Pa, "Coming now?" And Pa said, "Yes, the usual." Ma counted her money again and smiled. "We can celebrate tonight." "He'll have the house to himself," said Pa. "Why, aren't there any other people now?" he asked from the cot. Pa laughed. They thought there were too many Mickey Mouses. "Oh, it'll be closing time before you come," Ma shouted. When they had gone, everything was still. Only the candle flickered softly. He looked up at the stocking, hanging straight from the beam. It might have a bulge in it by morning. He sang to himself in the cot, faintly, a little song that turned out to be about the Minkies, their strange ways, their quietness, and their scuttling walk. He listened to the noise of ships on the distant river and wondered why his legs would not move, although he was 5. He wondered about Christmas and why it was not in the summer. He wondered about many things and shivered and tried to screw himself up tight. There was a tiny sound in the ceiling, a faint scraping noise as if somebody very small was shifting their feet. That would be a Minky. There came another little sound and another, and presently a soft slither, as if something had jumped out onto the beam above. The Minkies were coming out. He looked up towards the dark ceiling and saw the green glimmer of 2 tiny eyes, and then 2 more, and then others. The ceiling was full of a rustling and scuttling, as it always was when the house became still. Minkies didn't like you to see them. A loose nail tumbled from above and clattered on the floor. He saw that the whole wide beam was bulging on each side, and that the bulges were moving and changing. Often a long tail twitched and curled. Everywhere was a scratching and the little squeaky sound of Minky's talk, like the talk of the yellow bird that died, only quicker and sharper. Suddenly, it stopped. He looked upwards again, and the flickering eyes peeped down from the beam. He saw that the long Daddy Christmas stocking was moving, swaying from side to side and jerking. It seemed to have thickened at the place Pa had tied it to the beam, that it thickened lower down and lower, and there was a Minky clinging to the stocking and slowly dropping. Its eyes twinkled as it swung, and its head shot this way and that. He could smell the dark smell of the Minky very close. When the furry body had reached the end of the stocking, it hung curled upside down, and its tail twisted here and there, feeling the folds in the stocking. He started with the quickness of the Minky's jump, for all at once the stocking was tossing empty, and the Minky crouched on the foot of the cot, watching him. But when he looked back at the stocking, there were 3 more Minkies climbing down, swinging like the first one. Yet there was no noise at all. The Minkies jumped onto the edge of the cot one by one, and others took their place at the top of the stocking. They climbed down quickly, and many more bodies bobbed along the beam above. The first Minky crouched and jumped into the cot. He could feel its weight gently pressing the bedclothes down, and at the same time there was a small cold feeling inside his head. But he was not afraid of furry Minkies. He held his hand gently towards the first one. It did not move. Then suddenly there was a tiny sharp pain in his finger, and he pulled it back. The Minky stared at him with black round eyes, like the end of Ma's hat pin. There was a tiny red bead on his finger that was salty when he tasted it. And everywhere was full of Minkies, and strange with the smell and warmth of them. All the whiskers and eyes and pointed faces moved together. They went, now, 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 like the bumping of the heart inside his chest. There was a gentle weight on him. He looked down. The first Minky sat on his chest, watching his eyes with its own. His hands were as log-heavy as his legs. He saw its mouth open, narrow and sharp and pale. It gave one shrill cry of Minky talk, and instantly the whole room turned to hot, leaping fur, squealing and tearing and chattering and biting. And that's the end of the story. That's it. What an absolutely dark story. Yeah, his parents put a stocking up for him, and because of that, the rats can get down and eat him. Man, Merry Christmas, you freaks, indeed. And I love, you know, like, I just want to say, it was like, I read that story and I expected everyone to be like, the first time I read it, I expected everyone to be like, oh my god, that's horrible, right? And I just look up and they're all going, we're the Minkies now. We're the Minkies. So yeah, that's it, folks. That's the Minky origin story. Horrible rats that live in the ceiling and come down at Christmas to eat little children. And you are they. And I toast you all. You're all spectacular people to spend time with. I'm going to call that today. This is the end of the horror hangout. I think there may be one more horror hangout before the end of the year. I am back probably the 27th or 28th. We'll be back for some streaming. There will be a few more streams before the end of the year, I'm sure. So yeah, I'll let you know when they're going to be. Like I said, look out as well. I might try and put together a couple of little games of Lethal Company. We might also soon, before the end of the year, have a community games Dead by Daylight, because I've been missing that. So probably we'll have a Dead by Daylight stream soon. So get practicing so you can murder everyone horribly. Like I said, yeah. So everyone, I'll be on tomorrow with Neil. We're doing one more signing session with Neil tomorrow. But everyone here, if you're not around tomorrow, have a fantastic Christmas, holiday season, whatever you want to call it. I hope you have I don't know what I was going to say there. I've lost it. Thank you to the mods. Thank you so much to the mods for looking after everyone. I've seen Picaro here, Jen, Skittercritter, Lavrencia. You're all really, really appreciated. Thank you so much, everyone also who gifted subs and resubbed and everything. Folks, I had a blast. I've had the whole blast the whole year. I'm getting kind of choked up. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow on Neil's channel, and then it's Christmas time. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.